Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Peeling Political Matters. Thank you so much for tuning in, very much welcome. Please kindly subscribe, like the video and share the video as well. So now I want to talk about the Ukrainian president, Mr. Zelensky. It's simply because I can't pronounce the other name. Is Volodymir? How do you pronounce that? I'm sorry, you guys. I think it's Volodymir or Volodymir Zelensky, but I would like to always call him President Zelensky so that I don't pronounce his name wrong. Okay, this is the Ukrainian president. Okay, he landed in Mzansi yesterday. This is the Daily Sun, sorry, and also MTN News. They were talking about the visit by the president of Ukraine in South Africa, President Volodymyr. Oh my word, why am I saying that? President Zelensky was welcomed by the President Cyril Ramaphosa at the Union Buildings in Pretoria on Thursday, that is the 24th of April. The visit occurs amid protests and demonstrations by various groups. The visit, which marks the first time a Ukrainian head of state has visited South Africa, aims to strengthen bilateral relations, explore and trade and cooperation opportunities, and discuss Ukrainian's peace efforts. Now, the visit takes place against the backdrop of South Africa's delicate diplomatic balancing act between Ukraine and Russia. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa is referred to Russia as an ally and precious friend, while also engaging with Ukraine as part of Africa Peace Initiative. So this nuanced approach has raised questions about South Africa's position on the conflict, with some critics accusing the country of ambiguity. The English again. Now, a Veterans Association is staging a #not welcome protest calling on ground forces to rise and expose perceived betrayal. There's just a whole lot. Some of the protests say we want to expose the betrayal and defend our country. Now, the South African Communist Party, SACP, is also demonstrating outside the Ukrainian embassy opposing President Zelensky's visit. So the visit is an opportunity for South Africa-Ukraine bilateral relations and expansion of cooperation in areas like trade, agriculture, and education. So now, President Zelensky is also expected to push for South Africa's full condemnation of the war. The Ukrainian ambassador Lyubov Abrevitova said, "I believe we will see South Africa officially condemn the killings of Ukrainians. We are in a war of survival, and the only way to stop it is to condemn the violation of international law and stand in support of the territorial integrity countries." So, and also on the other side, on MTN News, they were talking about how the president of Ukraine had to leave earlier than expected because of the problems that occurred behind at home when he left. So they said Zelensky cuts a South Africa visit short after deadly missile strike on KYIV. The Ukrainian president Volodymyr Zelensky was forced to cut short his official visit to South Africa on April 24 after a massive Russian missile and drone assault. KYIV left at least 9 people dead and more than 70 injured, including 6 children. This is what occurred in Ukraine behind, described as the deadliest attack on the Ukrainian capital since July 2024. The strike involved at least 70 missiles and 145 drones, according to Ukrainian officials. A military source confirmed that a North Korean KN-23 ballistic missile was among the weapons used in the barrage, which primarily targeted the KYIV. Now, Zelensky arrived in Pretoria late Wednesday night and is currently meeting with President Cyril Ramaphosa at the Union Building. So the two leaders are discussing strengthening bilateral cooperation and advancing peace offers amid the ongoing war in Ukraine, now entering its 4th year. However, in light of the devastating attack, Zelensky had to cancel the remainder of his visit and will be departing South Africa immediately after the meeting, which is yesterday as I record this video, citing the urgent need to return to Ukraine and oversee the response to the crisis. And then under that post, people were saying his country is busy with war and he's busy going around visiting people. Oh my goodness. And then someone said at least he saw himself that we are broke. That is And then someone said, oh, Putin is obviously angry with his visit. And then somebody said, if it was brothers, on the other hand, he wasn't going to leave. He was going to delegate it to the ministers. So then somebody said, what is the problem? What was the phone call, between President Posi and Putin? Right, these are the people under that particular post. It looks like many people were not really welcoming, especially that MK party protest, and is it the SACP? You know what I mean? Someone said, but we need to be honest, Putin and his soldiers, they are bored now. They honestly by now ended this nonsense. And then let me see, these are just a lot of comments. I'm not reading them because they're just otherwise, right? Somebody is saying, I don't understand people who support Russia. And let me see, Putin was sending a warning to South Africa. And then Omuyati, well done, President Putin, that man was never welcome in the first place. Like, a lot of people were not so welcoming. But anyway, President Zelensky was in South Africa yesterday, but they're saying he had to cut his visit short because he had to go back there. There was a crisis, and then he had to run back home. Angazi, get your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe, share. We meet again on my next one. Bye.